He's fine. Where we go? Oh damn! I ain't mean to do that. You look fucking Black Pants. This song right here. Oh, if you got pockets on. He's funny, baby. We're in Deal Valley, baby. Deal Valley, motherfuckers. I do that all the time.
48 Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started.
Oh, yeah, man. 9:20. Trying to be what?
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
Take my car. You got the tag?
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
No, I think you told me to take it off.
Room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Boise State's offense will have the football first. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge.
You put you back on?
This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful.
You sure?
They wreck games. They individually
Violent.
take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run. They get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to...
Gets loose in the middle.
Oh, my God, Boise State.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown.
That game right here is struck.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some schemes in the passing game.
We don't got that.
What this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable. And they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter.
What are you crying for?
To the right, everybody's still covering their guys.
You want some goldfish? You want some goldfish?
Nowhere to go with the football.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost.
Man, I'm out here bullshit. Why I keep doing this?
They are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
We're going to fill this place in the playoff.
Back to pass. It's Applewhite. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense wasn't.
Oh, why you got all these goldfish on the floor?
Closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Put that thing back on your face. Put it back on your face.
One thing this team has shown.
Put it back on.
Today, bro.
They get off to fast.
What's going on, boy?
Leave it
Winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Hold down.
We're at 14-0, bro.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation who will enjoy this win. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye
You
on
should be about ready to take a nap, man.
Sounds like they had a good one there.
And the defense doing a great job
You sleepy?
committing to the run. When you commit to the
You
run,
sleepy?
like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
You sleepy? You take a nap, man.
Looking to throw,
Okay.
it's Denson.
Okay.
The big fella.
Okay.
Down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
She don't want to keep doing it.
From the 31 on 1st down.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end.
Take it off, Violet. You can take it off.
Fights his way through all the traffic.
Take it off.
Field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing
Or
game.
prayer.
Golden State ain't.
From the shotgun, the inside
I swear to God, it ain't.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now the play fake.
Bro! Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on right now.
For the first time this
Here we go.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Signals for
My
the
team got to come
Bears.
up. Like, what going on?
Boise State
What
ready to send out
What the
that
fuck going? Like, real talk.
2 touchdowns on the board in the early going.
The play action ain't working. The boot dead.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game Basically, it's the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks.
Come on,
on pace for success.
To the air on
What the fuck? How the come on?
There he goes to the right.
Oh my God. It is 21-0.
Lights out after that.
This offense is looking ridiculous.
What's going on out here, man?
In the first quarter, doing
In the first quarter.
I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together.
In the first quarter.
This one's going to get.
You were taking that out.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat.
Hey,
I don't know what the fuck going on,
make
bro.
some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, so they need to get something together with this possession. They'll give it to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Can you give me that ball over there?
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Benson. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Tiger.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Oh, if I put some on the board.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. To the 43-yard line and 1st down.
What's the matter, man?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on 1st down.
What's going on, bro? Damn, I don't know what to do.
To the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury
They
on
doing
that
so
last play, and we'll
much
take a break
shit.
to check him out.
I don't know where to come. I don't know what to see. Oh,
But it sounds like illegal.
Time for one more snap
this
before the
shit,
end of the
hell,
quarter.
what? I don't know what this is right
Share
here.
your
man.
screen, man. I want to see your game. Share your
On the
screen.
gun, they'll try to
Mhm.
impose their
I
running
just,
game.
yeah.
And maybe he'll get back to
You
the
coach-
line of
you
scrimmage,
coach
but
up.
no more than that.
Oh, yeah.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And
What
the
are you throwing
defense
the ball?
had that one well covered, just a short
Huh?
gain there.
They must be throwing the ball.
They doing everything. Throwing, running. They doing everything. They in all type of shit.
Looking one.
Shoot.
About time I got a hold on.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, they gonna kick this.
This is a good
This is
sign
long,
for
man.
this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback.
Got the
they
6
already
total
had 2
stadium.
touchdown
We might
passes
say
in
you
the
pulled
first
it, huh?
half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now
Three
they're turning
of
the
them.
tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50
Damn, well, you at the beginning of the second?
Saying, bro, they just did it the first quarter. I'm talking about no interception, no none of that. They ain't threw no pick. They was just out here running offense.
Run that ball, man.
After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's
Lord, who is still coming?
Okay.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
How they gonna get me past it? What the fuck?
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Holding finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Clemson jumps to the line.
You got this all back in one time. Time. You got plenty of time. You got to focus on three and run some good recoveries from this. And getting thoughts on defense.
And that'll be plenty for the first
That'll
down.
be your focus.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to get him up top. He'll pull it on the read.
Woo!
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Clemson set up with another first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Right on the money.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll try the left side. He's brought down, but
What have been at all game?
first down.
Dude, I've been running that jet shit. They been stopping
The
it.
officials take a break to let him be checked out.
They been stopping it. That's all I've been running.
The Tigers back to the line on first down.
That's all I've been running.
On this running game.
Like that. At first, he was reading the bootleg.
On the move to the right.
Woo!
I'm gonna lead it.
Complete, and he threw that one up.
Yeah, I led it. Then I stopped.
To get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. It just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Going to try to get it himself.
That nigga
Step
fan.
and go. Nice job by this junior
dead.
quarterback to
I
get
just
it
tried
done
to
on the
click.
ground. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Boy.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got
Big
enough
game,
to
man.
give them a 1st and goal.
You gonna run that damn ball in there?
Wants to go up
Oh, yeah.
top. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay a big difference.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker. To this team.
To the air, it's Applewhite. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Right back to the
what the fuck?
2nd and 10.
I switched it, that shit. But it still doesn't matter. What I need to do? What I need to do?
You got that fucking mode? Let's see.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead.
You got that damn mode. Get in some run D. No matter how many wide receivers they got, get in some run D. They're going to run the ball.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down.
Oh, I'm
sick on these niggas, man.
This shit fucked up. That shit fucked up. I had him.
Treat him good.
I had him.
And we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
It wasn't, man, you know how it be, man. You be in the bit. My damn time. Now, this way it get tough.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he checked out.
Damn, they getting them now with that. With that pin it on game. With that pin it on game, motherfucker. Yeah. With that pin it on game. Now y'all mad. See, I'm glad y'all mad.
See my devil coming back, they got mad.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Let's go.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Come on.
On the run deep down the right side. Makes a run for big play. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking for a man. It's Denson.
Gee, boy, you had such a while.
Yeah. Let me do what I gotta do. Make the man get tired of me. Let me do what I gotta do to make him get tired of me, man.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them. And
Let me do what I gotta do to make him get tired of me, man.
Offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good looking
So that Nick Marshall, ain't it?
This is now a one-possession game.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
I had to make the storyline to come back.
I don't need Marshall, it's Lamar.
And the PAT will draw a 1 point closer.
Lamar Jackson.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
You go.
Guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Houston. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you want to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up third down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The Tigers head quickly to the line.
I recruited him my first year. He was a nobody. 3-star.
It's Denson. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it.
I don't know what he is.
The offense earns his third and final timeout of the half.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that
I'm loving what he's doing right now. I swear to God.
He can throw it, but he can also pull it down. He's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Come on, no, that's it.
He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a long explosive run.
I got you.
You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I can't go. Damn, boy, if he would have got out of bounds.
That bitch in the end zone.
Thanks, guys.
There was nobody open.
That saw a little bit of everything there in depth.
You don't like. I like the play he made. I like the stats he just got. Boy, he padding right now.
Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Watch the offense offensive line here, they all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
What? You want what?
Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Clemson is quick to the line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Okay.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success
for
this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, and all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's got it.
Yeah, what a play there. He come out, put it there.
This dude is
That
putting
boy do look like Lamar.
picking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. Got enough for the first.
Man, Coach York go to lead now.
Down after a nice game. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense,
this is you got
right back
what?
on the ball,
This nigga reached out.
ready to make this defense work.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the
Wow. Wow.
touchdown, Boise State.
I come out.
Epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up
be
front
not
just to
over
get
in
the
dirt.
ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point
Vilma,
puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
I know you're about.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being in.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck, trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
That's it, fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Clemson. And that one will give him the lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Okay.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Broncos are in the hurry up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up a pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Leave it alone.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll
I'm just
probably do it
for
for the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
I'm just a kid. Why ain't that food in?
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come
You a
home
boy
with the
named
victory.
Bill?
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
Fast food, you know. It's my mama account.
To the air, it's Applewhite. A strike downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offense is so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Defense wants to bring the heat.
It's 6 p.m. in Europe.
He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's 10 o'clock where I'm at. I'm in Alabama. Alabama.
First down here, you're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first
subscribe
down.
to my YouTube, yeah.
Looking for a crease. It's Gage. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field. And back knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team
my phone back when
is
you're
in the
done.
lead in the 4th quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance. They're trailing by 17 to San Jose State.
Yeah.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
He's going, bro. I can't stop him no more.
They were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he is kind of on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. Heck, chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's shot out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just do, okay? They're pretty on football today with me. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
That ain't what I called.
Big play. This one could be tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Let's go. What's up, man?
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This team right now showing you why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. And they had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
And this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like, not to blink.
We did battle back for 21, man.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good it's Riley.
He told me rock on me, bro.
He's out of bounds a
Told
little
me
bit short
rock.
of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38 and the running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a
Come
man.
on, man. Get this man. Oh, FOMO. We got it back. That's all it took. That's all it took, baby. That's all it took.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket, even when things are collapsing.
That's all it took.
Like that, you gotta have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Is that?
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire.
You can't get me. You can't get me. You can't get me. You can't get me.
Finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and
I
save
ain't
as
let
much
you
time
get
as
field
possible.
goal, man.
Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and
Okay.
goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback adapted.
Oh my God.
Turnover they desperately needed.
Man, I done turned over the ball, man.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw.
Lord, how much?
David, this quarterback has been lights out.
Cool fucking
He lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Why are you doing around the double sleep?
It's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Wow.
To the air. It's Applewhite. Pocket breaking down.
Let's go.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Okay, see you later, buddy.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
52 for you, Dano.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end.
Shut up.
Defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
We got the ball, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. One possession game. Getting late. First order of business. Just take care of the football.
So they got a situation 4-minute offense where you're
YPD.
trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain
Already
possession
fixed
and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Trying play action. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown staff puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. What kind of field position?
Remember quarterback that scored another touchdown. Took off on foot. Got caught. Got caught.
Boise State has it back ready to go to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, bring my phone.
Throw, it's Applewhite. And the timing just a hair off.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. It's very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with a now.
Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. To the air on first down. Fires left. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up
You niggas right there don't give up, bro.
sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it.
You
Stop
don't
the
give
clock.
up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
You niggas don't give up,
This
bro.
one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
We
got a
boy.
chance at a finish.
It's 44-49,
Chance to
man.
make this happen. We had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a
27
now we need to
seconds.
kick the onside, get an onside kick, and
Going for the
somehow,
onside
some way,
kick.
make a big play.
Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly. And they
Didn't
secured
man,
the
now
football.
doing bad.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, it's Denson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good
Yeah,
teams. Square off, but
17,
there wasn't a lot of difference.
376 passes.
We could watch these every week. Love calling
Go
these
ahead,
games
Rush.
because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh. That nigga had 376, 3 TDs, and rushing he had 222, 4 TDs.
The quarterback?
Yes. Oh, have mercy. I smell high mint.
No pick.
One pick. I don't want to do nothing but him and hide me, Rick. I'm not doing that. Moving like that nigga. That nigga moving like what's that for real?
Lamar Jackson, bro. It's Lamar, bro. I ain't playing when I say that.
Might be better.
Yeah, he can make the play all you do, bro.
You better play on last shit. What you mean?
He ain't start. He ran 2 quarterbacks.
He started.
Oh.
2K ain't. That sound like 2K ain't. That sound like 2K, my boy. 2K now.
Yeah.
Everybody